Good morning people, hello and welcome to new vlog episode of the India Darshan travel series. So as you saw in the previous episode, we are all done with the mainland of Kanyakumari. So we are going to go to the ferry point. Try our luck at island hopping and see how long is the waiting time. So it's 9 AM. Let's head over to the ferry boarding point, grab ourselves a general ticket, not the express one, no fancy stuff, and let's explore the Vivekananda Memorial and the other side of the island. There seems to be a way to get the online ticket as well. Let's see that and then figure out how to go inside. Short and sweet ride came up to the ferry terminal and the two-wheeler parking is just right here. Had to ask a traffic cop to double check because it doesn't say anything like parking or something. So I was curious whether this is just locals or not. Anyways, I see a line up ahead already, so I will try and figure out if I can use the online service to skip it or have to get in the line because it's a government portal, so it may just miserably fail delivering the online services, but let's see how it works out here. Wonderful. So the online ticket works. This is the general entry, that's the express entry for the online ticket, and that's the entrance gate. We are all set. Let's go inside, board the ferry. Alright, so with that online ticket booking, we are finally here onto the other side. That's Thiruvalluvar Statue. I'm standing at the Vivekananda Memorial and this is where you get docked off. So it took about 40 odd minutes to get here in the waiting line. So now we're gonna go and spend some time here and make it worth our time. All in all, a pretty good experience. It was a 10-minute ride and 40-45 minutes of waiting. There's a lot of fight for the life jackets. They get taken very quickly. So now we're gonna go and explore. There's a 30 rupees entrance ticket to this rock memorial and that's separate from the ferry ticket, but it's pretty economical. It's right there. Looks so majestic. I can see the church I've been using as a landmark is right there. It's clearly visible. So that's where we came from. And this is the Vivekananda Memorial and that's the Thiruvalluvar Statue. And now we took a boat. So I wonder back then when Vivekananda came over from that side to this side, did he just swim in this open waters? Perhaps he had to. Unless the water was shallow and then he used the boulders to just walk over here. But I guess he swam. If anybody knows about that, let me know in the comments below. So just went inside this top mandapam, there is a statue of Swami Vivekananda in there, and there it says that he sojourned on this rock in 1892 around the time of Christmas for 3 nights, and downstairs is a meditation hall, so that's where he did meditation day and night for 3 nights, and then he's believed to achieve enlightenment out here. That's why there's a memorial in his name, and I think he swam from there to here. What a feat, and it's amazing and very peaceful in there. So now I'm gonna go inside the meditation hall and close my eyes and sit inside peacefully. Can't do with vlogging and videography inside. I'll see you when I'm back out, but look at the sound of the waves. It's like so epic. And then this is where we're gonna board the ferry again once we return back to the mainland. But you can also go to the Thiruvalluvar statue using a bridge, so we're gonna do that before we start our return journey, but we have plenty of time. It's just 10:40 at the moment. So that behind me is the temple where the foot impression of Kanyakumari Mata has been kept, and she has been believed to have done the prayers to get the hand of Lord Shiva, as I was saying in the previous vlog, out here. And then we have pretty much done exploring everything. These are the ferry terminals. So I'm now going to walk over that bridge over to that statue of Thiruvalluvar, take in the views from there, and then we'll cross over from here to there. I think that's the Kanyakumari temple right there that we visited, did the darshan. That's the clock, the tower, and we have done everything on the mainland already. So probably we'll find something else in a little bit more distance, but for now let's cross over the bridge over to the other side. Alright, so back to the mainland and time to go venture out further away from Kanyakumari. So bye to the Thiruvalluvar and bye to the mainland and our boat ride. And I think in about 50-60 kilometers from here we should be able to find some nice waterfalls or something. Although could be a dry spell, so could be an epic fail as well, but I don't know. I see some hills around, so I'm just gonna wing it. Look up one of the waterfalls nearby and we're gonna enjoy the ride, and along the way we're gonna grab a bite to eat. So let's get going. the minion version of the orange coconut from Coimbatore that I had a while ago. And this is such a peaceful place, not a whole lot of crowd around here, a very single narrow lane, lots of windmills and views of the hills. We have 45 kilometers to get to the waterfall. Wow, what an epic view. Pure nature, lots of hills, farmlands, lush greenery, some windmills, coconut trees all around, and not a whole lot of traffic here as well. Finally found the board sign. Thirparappu Waterfalls is up ahead. There is also an aqueduct along the way, which is where I'm going. Let's see the waterfalls. And I'm loving the views. We're very close. It's just 24 kilometers and it's just 2 p.m. So we'll be there in probably half hour or so, but like serpentine roads. So loving the ride here. So finally made it at 2:40 p.m. Seems like some sort of village or a small town. Couple of hotels, restaurants, but lots of parking space, and then you have to walk. The guy said it's somewhere on the right, so I'll have to figure out right from where, and we'll be at the waterfalls. Okay, so there is a 160 rupees entrance ticket. I paid 160 because I have the GoPro for vlogging. So I asked him like, what happens if I don't use the camera, I just use the phone for vlogging? And he says, no, you have a GoPro, you will take it inside, so you have to pay whether you use it or not. So I said, might as well use it. Then right there is the waterfall, so let's go down, check out the vibes. It's very noisy out here, so not sure if I can vlog a lot, but anyways, let's go check it out. Alright, so done exploring the waterfalls. There is a lot of noise. Temple chanting that way, music playing this way, granite grinding that way, waterfall and groups shouting that way. It's a little bit chaotic in a closed space, like a small space out here, but it was a fun experience. Next stop we are gonna make is about 10 kilometers from here, the Mathoor Aqueduct, and there's a hanging bridge over there which seems nice to check out, and it's close by. Should be another half hour of riding, so let's say goodbye to the waterfalls and head over to the aqueduct and the hanging bridge. So made it to the final destination of the day, the aqueduct and the hanging bridge. So that's the hanging bridge. There's also some people taking a shower out here and enjoying their lives. And there's a staircase we have to climb all the way, and you can start walking over there, which sounds fun. And out here there is cool breeze and lot fewer people, so it's a bit more enjoyable out here than the waterfalls. The waterfall also was like very hot and humid, so not a very pleasant environment, plus all that noise was a little bit chaotic experience. But here is pretty peaceful. So first we'll walk over there, take in the views, and come back, do the trek and go all the way up. So there's a 15 rupees token that you have to take to explore, and we started climbing the stairs, and they're making some other amusement stuff here, probably a waterfall or something for the future. Maybe there would be a whole lot more to explore along the way, but for now going up there. Now this is an epic view worth remembering. This is what I'm seeing. The end of the bridge over there, water flowing over there, cool breeze. Still a bit humid, but that is to be expected. But this is 10 on 10 recommended if you have time to do half a day trip from Kanyakumari. It's not too far, and now that you have seen what this place offers, maybe you can negotiate a good deal as well. We have come all the way over here, approaching the end of the bridge. There is also a path to descend from down here, although I'm not gonna descend because Fortuner is on the other side. But anyways, let's go towards the very end and see what's out there. Loving the views because now it has become cloudy and windy, so it's perfect combo. So made it to the end, just a few shops and then the way down, so I guess there is no point going down on this side. I'll head over to somewhere in the middle of the bridge. It's just 4 p.m. right now, so maybe up until 4:30ish or so I'll hang out here and take in the views, because this again is a forested area, so I don't want to be here when it becomes dark. And maybe in 1.5 hours I'll be back in Kanyakumari in time for the sunset. I'll see. If I want, I'll catch the sunset one more time, otherwise I'll just go rest up in the room. Anyways, now that I have made it to Kanyakumari, the southernmost tip of India, the ride to south is a mission accomplished, but the ride itself has not ended yet. So I will continue the ride. There is still a whole lot more riding, there's still a whole lot more exploration left in me. So in the next episode we'll be on the move. This is the Rustic Wanderer signing off. See you again the next time.